I'm Wolf from Healing Wolf Coaching, here to walk with you through the wilderness of recovery. Let's take a deep breath in together, inhaling the wilderness, holding all that beautiful air in our lungs, and then slowly releasing through our mouths. Today I'm going to tell you the story of the bear and the ghost. But first, I'd love it if you do me a favor and smash that subscribe button, as well as the thumbs up, and give me a comment about my videos. I love feedback. I want to help as many people as I can get through hell, get recovered, get back to life so that they can go out and be beacons of hope for other people, and it just expands. I've seen this happen. Other people I've recovered with on the journey, brothers and sisters, they're out in the world, they're dancing, they're hosting dance parties, they're coaching, they're doing all this amazing stuff to spread the word that you don't have to suffer forever, and you don't have to go through the medical route to get better. You go through your mind, your unconscious mind, and you rewire those patterns of protection that have been giving you sensations like anxiety sensations or chronic pain sensations or insomnia or gastritis, migraines, chronic fatigue. The list is fairly vast, and I had at least a dozen of the sensations. So thank you for that. We've breathed together, we're connecting here, and I'm going to tell you a story. So there's this little boy out in the woods, and he's walking through the woods, and he comes across this big grizzly bear, and the bear looks really intimidating. It's up on its hind haunches. It's standing about 8 feet tall, 9 feet tall, and it's a beast, and it's got its jaws are open, big teeth are out, and it just roars. Roar! Huge roar. And the boy is still just terrified of this bear. And what he doesn't realize is that behind him, behind the little boy, is something even scarier. It's scarier than a bear. It's a ghost, and the ghost is the size of every trauma that ever happened to that boy. And that boy grew up hard. He grew up in a rough neighborhood. He was poor. He had to deal with people coming in his room at night. He had to deal with people doing drugs and forcing him to do things that were horrible. So that was a big ghost. And when he turns around, little boy turns around, sees that ghost, he realizes something. He realizes that bear is dissolving that ghost. All of that roaring is there to protect him from that ghost. The only issue is that all that stuff that happened to the boy is not happening to him anymore. He's now living with a healthy family that loves him. He's got his own room. He's got his own little bathroom where he can take a bath and relax in the bubbles. He's having a good life, but the ghost of traumas past is still there. So the bear, that's his bear, his protection, his unconscious mind created that bear to roar against that ghost of the trauma of his past, to scare away all and give him energy to defend against all of the past that he experienced, all those weirdo people from his childhood, all of the horrible situations that made him feel unsafe, that he didn't know if he was going to make it through the night, let alone the week or the year. Didn't know if he was going to starve, didn't eat for days. Went to school, it wasn't on the program at school, and was confused and didn't get what he needed there, and just constant chaos for this kid. So that ghost of traumas past, the bear's actually serving him, And the bear's scary. And that bear is, for us, for me, and maybe for you, probably for almost everyone, is just a phantom of stuff that happened a long time ago that got our nervous system to make a bear to protect us. That bear was built hair by hair, muscle by muscle, from experiences that sensitized our nervous systems, our unconscious mind, so we'd have a lot of protection. So we'd have strength, we'd have alertness, we'd have sensitivity, so that we would know when something was happening to us and we would be aware of it. We'd have the ability to run, to fight, do whatever it took for one reason, to survive. So when little boy realizes that the bear is there to roar and protect him, he can relax. He can let that bear move right past him and go straight into the ghost. And what happens when a bear runs into a ghost? The ghost vanishes and the bear becomes peaceful. It realizes there's a ghost. So this is the journey I take with my clients, helping their unconscious mind realize that they're dealing with stuff that's over. It's all history. And then unconscious mind, getting that great message, can relax. And then the sensations can fade over time. And I see this time and again. This is how it works. And talk to any coach out there who's working in the mind-body world. Talk to people who've recovered. Other butterflies, as I call them. People who've gone through that hellish cocoon of unimaginable pain, anxiety, panic, gastritis, arrhythmia, POTS, you name it, fatigue. Just, there's so many sensations that are, in essence, just a bear. They're just a bear. So let's move forward with the knowledge that we have a pretty strong bear. We had a pretty strong bear that developed. And we're letting that bear roar right past us. What do? We allow the bear to roar. We allow those sensations. We allow the process to play out. We allow that bear to get the message that we're all right. And then there's no need to roar. Later in life, if something comes up and we're in a real situation where we need protection from the bear is always there for us. That's what it's there for. But now, right now, we don't need protection for what happened to us when we were 2. All right, so keep that in mind. The bear and the ghost as you move forward in your recovery journey. Thanks for listening, and feel free to go to my website, healingwolfcoaching.com, and sign up for a free consult call where you let me know what's been going on for you, what kind of sensations and how they developed, and we'll do a little assessment, and I'll let you know how we can get you through it. And so I'll see you there. Good night.